Hello and welcome to Mobile Friday. Today's game is a bit of a personal choice. BLEACH Soul Puzzle. I'm a big fan of BLEACH. The anime, the music, the movies, and some of the games as well that I've managed to play have been really fun. So this is a new game. As you can see, whoops, it's a match game. So for me, whilst that concept looks really simple, I want to know if it is just a simple match game with just a bleach cover over it, or if there are actually going to be some interesting twists, some ideas that they put into the game that make it more interesting than that. Sure, we're going to get all the characters and the sort of locations, but I just wanted to see if there's more to it or if it is just that. So, you and I, let's see what happens when we start BLEACH Soul Puzzle for the first time. Okay, so horizontal, that's fine. Don't allow. Free to play and download. Well, that went quick. There's going to be in-app purchases.
BLEACH Soul Puzzle.
Well, I kind of like the art style. The characters are still clearly who they are. That's kind of fun. And the music's a little bit more upbeat than the anime had at some points. You see it's version 1.04, so this update came out very, very recently. And the dynamic island, it's there. I'm just gonna hit agree. I'm gonna say start new game. Username. Sure, let's do the site. Whoa. Strange it sounds. I've never always been comfortable with the iPhone keyboard. I don't know why. World formed of crystals. Sure. So basically we are playing to collect, and when we collect we can then sort of build with what we've collected. Play puzzles. Sure. It's a nice, uncluttered home screen. Even though we're going to go straight to puzzle 1, I just want to point that out. It does feel like they're making a decent use of the space. And Dynamic Island is over there, so plenty of space for that. The music's not bad actually. It doesn't feel too out of place with the music that's in the anime. Match 3 normal pieces, clear them off the board. Clear the level, collect the target piece before you run out of moves. Makes sense. And on the left, you can see we've got level 1, 19, 18. So that's the countdown. I feel like this middle bit could be a little bigger. Again, Dynamic Island's not in the way. The stuff on the left could be... stuff on the left could be more left, stuff on the right could be more right. And in the middle it feels a little small. Though on TV I imagine it's not too bad. So whilst at the moment it is very simple, the music is nice. It is a bleach touch, the music. The aesthetics, like that clear, it's kind of nice. So it's not just a reskinned Candy Crush. It does have its own... it does feel like its own thing at the moment. But we're still early on. It'll be interesting to see how else they personalise it. I think the reward at the bottom left here was Con. I think that's what we were playing for. Or the crystal of it. Fragments have the power to unlock crystals. Go to room to do it. Alright. It does look surprisingly good. Even that little spin of the character looked 3D. It kind of had a nice little touch to it. What? That's a twist. At least it tells us that it recommends downloading over Wi-Fi. And my phone is set to Wi-Fi. I've turned the cell off at home. But yeah, it's a shame. But I kind of like this approach. We did it. It's given us like a taste of it. And if we liked what we played, then we'll hit yes. If we didn't, we'll hit no and uninstall the game. But still, it stings a little bit. What needs to be downloaded? The game was only updated a day or so ago. Why couldn't that have the... Why couldn't the update have this download in it? Well, let's hit yes. Let's see if we get a video or... No, we get information. You can see the pictures. At least it's better than nothing. We're gonna get finished here. So we got as far as Oihime and that's it. Of course, we've got the login bonus. At least we can skip it. But you can see, it's got a 30-day bonus. And that is nice, that is incentivizing us to keep coming back. Yeah, I just wanted to go move as well. And of course, it's just come out the game, so yeah, we're getting these as well. So I have Brave Souls in the PS4, and I have unlocked all the trophies. So I kind of stopped playing that, if I'm honest, because it wasn't as exciting. Getting the trophies was fun. Well, this is nice. It's giving a heads up, hey, yes, there is an issue after the update. Okay. And this is what to do to fix it. And that looks like that's kind of it at the moment. It's a bit of a shame the home screen here does not have a tutorial for it, like what does exchanges mean? Why is that unlocked but friends isn't? Why is gallery locked but collection isn't? It's a bit of a shame. No, this is all the mail stuff. Gift box. What do we get? Well, let's just hit collect all gifts. Now, I reckon this is going to have some sort of gacha at some point. It must have. Alright, so let's try settings. What do we get? Options? That seems to be about it. Nothing much else here we need to worry about. I'll turn sound effects off a little bit. Ah, it's a tap, not swipe. Turn off notifications, it's fine. Let's keep going. Puzzle 2. 15 orange, 15 green. Actually, it may not have a gacha. What I thought was going to be a gacha currency might just be an item we can use in game to help clear levels. So here's a tutorial. Getting these 4. It's that. Getting these 4. It's that. That one goes up. And this one goes across. And can we combine these two together? So yeah, I've played my share of match-3 games. Right from the beginning with Bejeweled, I've always enjoyed these kind of games. Like Puzzle Quest as well. So, seeing two special things close to each other, I know from past experience that you swipe them together and they combine. That little character on the left there is fun. If this game does well, it'd be really nice to see them release these sort of characters as something you can buy in the shop. That'd be nice. Yeah, the aesthetic is still quite Bleach. You got the thick black borders around some of the things here. The music, it's rock, but it's kind of inoffensive rock music. So it has an air of Bleach about it without it being very specific, known music from the show. Now, I don't mind games advertising inside themselves, but we have no context of how much 1,000 of these coins are worth, what they are, what they can be used in game. I much prefer games to have advertising after all this has been introduced, essentially like after the tutorial. Once we understand this does this, this does this, this is worth this. Now it starts advertising, so we have better context. 160 yen is cheap. So it is a small amount of money. It's basically, if you know my Ko-fi page, I ask for like 160 yen donations because that's a bottle of coffee from the vending machine. That's essentially what this is. This deal is worth one vending machine coffee. Well, we got a 1 on the room, so let's click that. So we can see top left. Now, sort of middle, we got 1 crystal. So, I don't know, let's get Orihime, she's top. And Dynamic Island, of course, is right there. So it does get in the way of it a little bit. You know what would be nice here? Is if there was like a camera icon, where we press it, and all the icons disappear, and maybe it zooms out, maybe it zooms in, but we can just take a screenshot of this. If we're making our own display, it'd be really cool, and probably something fairly simple, just for us to take a picture of it. They're not interacting. I am trying to touch them to see if they will like jump or whatnot, but they're not. Top left, we've got hearts. 5 max. Okay, so I'm guessing that's now going to go to 4. It did, but I didn't catch what it was. It might be a 30-minute timer on that resetting. LT across and Brazil Izquierdo del Diablo. It's been a long time since I did Spanish. Hope you guys don't mind me butchering that. Basically, Chad's abilities. So there they are. You touch them. You see the affected area. And touch it. See the affected area again. I do like that we do get to see that. And there is a nice effect. Again, it does look like the show. It doesn't look like they don't have rights to it. It does look official, you know. Oh, we're doing purple and blue. I should focus on that. So if I hit hers, that's Orihime's one. That's that. And there you go. So we do get to see what they affect. That's the 1 blue we need. There we go. And we had 10 moves to spare. And those 10 moves get translated into 10 power-ups. Again, nothing too unfamiliar there. You'd get that in quite a few of these match-free puzzle games. We get 1 crystal. But I'm not going to worry too much about the collection just yet. Let's do more puzzles. Let's see how the tutorial happens. Because the boosters haven't been unlocked yet. So there's still something we need to do for that. The gimmicks durability. Oh, that's what the thing on the right is. Yeah, we can use special power-ups to get rid of blocks and stuff on the side here. think I messed that up. We gotta just get the blue, so let's focus on that. I can see like there's a 4 there. The game hasn't taught us about combining. So I'm gonna try and combine 2 of Uru's attacks, see what happens there. A little flashy, it's not too bad, is it? In a way, a part of me would like a score from this, but I don't think it's that critical. In a way, it's kind of nice that there isn't an extra concern about scores or concern about 3 stars, 5 stars. The game is very much focusing on just, hey, complete it in this set amount of moves. The rest is just a bonus in coins. And I kind of like that approach. It feels focused, but also more casual. Some of these match-3 games try to make themselves stand out from the other games by piling on all these other systems. Whereas this game is just, hey, clear it and you're done. And I can appreciate that. We're back to 5 hearts again. Okay. We've got 2 of these. Alright, so we can't exactly do 2 at the same time. We've got to do 1 at a time. So we've got the main human characters from the Bleach show, but we've got a few more left, and now we need 2. Okay, I can understand that. 35 and 35. All right. Yep, okay. If we get 5 in a row, up or down, up or down, up or across, we get the Kogyoku, and if we match that with a particular colour, it'll erase all of that colour. And here we go. So we need red, orange, so it makes sense to match with one of those colours. So let's match with the orange, because then we would get the green here. Ta-da! Not as flashy as I hoped, if I'm honest. I was kind of expecting something a little bit more flashy than that. Still, red and orange. Honestly, a part of me would like this to come to PlayStation, because then I could get trophies for it. But this would be, if Sony still made, well, if Sony or Nintendo made pocketable handhelds anymore, this would be one of the first games I'd happily get on it. It reminds me of like Frozen Snowfall. That came to phones, sure, but I played the PS3 version more than anything, because it had trophies. So at the moment we're waiting for the game to tell us about items and the coins, what we do with them. So we're still in the tutorial period. Well, we know we need 2 more crystals. Sorry, 2 crystals to get the next 2 characters each. So let's just keep going. I'll get rid of 25 boxes. And we know using special moves helps get rid of them quicker. And of course, okay, making matches near them also gets rid of them. I think you should have highlighted the red and orange as well there, because there we go. Oh man, my brain just thought about what if there was BLEACH Puzzle Quest. I would be so happy about that. That'd be so much fun. Now, this is where it gets a little bit difficult, because we've still got these four on the right side. So I do have to try and get pieces over here. One. There we go. Every now and then, when it comes to these games, there's a level really early on that just messes you up. It just has that unexpected difficulty twist. Yeah, Kyogaku just needs a little bit more flashy, because you know it is 5 matches to make it. You'd think it'll be that little bit more, I don't know, bombastic, that little more flair about it, compared to the other moves which only need 4. Alright, let's go and get Rukia. Mostly because she's just top there. What's nice is that there are so many different variations of the same character that there could be like 5 or 6 Ichigos you can get. And if that's the same for everyone, and that's just from the main line, then you get the movie character versions and, you know, game specific ones. There's a lot to collect, and it could take a long time. So here we go, booster item. And it's on the board from the start. So we've got 11, 11 and 12. Now I don't want to use a booster item, and honestly I don't recommend you do so. If you can do it without a booster, it's great, because you might need those boosters later on. Yes, it's frustrating that it's so close to the top there, that we keep catching that from Apple. Makes you wonder if, like, game mode or something had a toggle which would stop that from being hit. That's all, then he goes. There we go, we've got one left. Honestly, I'm kind of enjoying the music. I have, I think, all the soundtracks to Bleach, so it does have a place. It would be interesting to see if we get sort of backgrounds that are relevant to different enemies in Bleach. At the moment this music sounds fine for maybe humans and maybe the Soul Reapers, but if we get areas that are very much Quincy, you'd want that sort of different style, because the anime has different styles of music for all these different factions, and it really helps give them their own identity. So it'd be nice if the game is smart enough to have that as well. Here we go, and again, another comment. At least this time we have an idea what the items are by pressing on these item pictures, and there's no description about them. So again, some more modern games, what they've started to do is when you have a picture like this and you have items, you can click on the items and it tells you what each of those does. So even if you haven't come across it in the game, you can touch it and it will tell you exactly what it does. We only need one more to get Renji. You see that on the left there? Interesting. I'm going to touch that button, the sort of film real button. And the hope is that it's not going to take us straight to an advert, it's going to give us the choice. If it does go to an advert, I'll just cut that from this video. Okay, at least it tells us what it is. There was one or two games I've played where I knew what it was going to do, but if it was a new player, someone who may be younger or older who's not really played mobile games, and they hit that button, if it took them straight to an advert without telling them, it's kind of rude, if I'm honest. At least here, it's clear. You can view an ad, get a random booster. Would you like to play the ad? No. Nice and easy. I appreciate that. 14 chains. Huh. This is going to need some other requirement. Okay, so we need to make matches to get rid of the chains. Example, the purple on the top left. Chains are broken. Okay, okay. And thematically, chains does work actually. Now I can't move, you see that? I can't move the orange right because of the chains in the way. I'll keep an eye, remember we've got 18 moves left. That will get rid of that chain. Got something on the right side here. Need to bring that down. Come on, give me some orange. That's what I'm looking for. We've got that blue one there as well. That's that one done. Oh, give me this. Aha, there we go. Oh. So we've got 3 moves left. Oh, okay. Sometimes I do distrust these match games. They want you to come back, they don't want you to finish straight away. Some games manage that by giving you a set amount of energy, so you can't complete it in one sitting. You have to come back multiple times because you don't have enough energy. Sometimes you play these games and it feels like the developers have deliberately given you you know, orbs on screen that are designed to make you lose. Like, they don't give you enough to get what you need to complete the stage. And I think it was the Frozen Snowball one while I was playing, and it felt like I wasn't getting what I needed to win a lot of the time, and it felt like it was being deliberately held back from me. So we've got one more. Con, so we need 2 for Con. Oh, boxes and chains. Okay. Ah, this is what we were doing already. Matching them. So I'm going to match up because you want them to go across. I think if we match the sword down, there's a chance that they wouldn't get anything going across. So I'm going to go up. Oh, I didn't do all the chains, you see that? Now the chains are done. I got 1 box. There we go. Oh, if you're interested in that Frozen Snowball game, that's on match 3 on PS3, you can still download that on PS3. Well, the last time I checked you could. The online doesn't work, but I have a video on the site that shows how to play the game without the online. So yeah, on the YouTube channel, have a search for Frozen, and you'll find the videos you need to play that game on PS3. Get the trophies. just need one more game and we complete that first set there. No, give each other hearts. I'm gonna click that. Oh, it doesn't give us a friend code that I can share with you guys. If I hit invite friends. Okay, what that brought up was quick links that iPhone has, so I'm going to blur that if you don't mind. So here we go. Let's get this last one for gone. Ooh, that's a different clear condition. Okay, what's this one then? Yeah, what is that? Expand the hot spring. I see. Show ya. Now the hot spring. And again, in terms of the anime, hot spring does work as a thing in the show. Especially with this sort of being aimed at not so much the older anime, but the newer 1000-Year Blood War. It is a thing. So basically, I'm happier that it doesn't feel tacked on. Again, it doesn't feel like a random thing that's been added to the game to help it make it more difficult. No, feels correct to the show. So we need 10 more. It would be really cool if we could hit the target on the left there, if we could touch it, and the screen in the middle would highlight, you know, what we need to do. I can see it, because thankfully the water is quite a different colour from everything else. Oh, we just got one left. I can do that. There we go. Alright, let's get gone. Con. I think it's con. Thank you. Later. Hey, this video serves as that review, doesn't it? Got some useful ideas for them. You should put me in the credits as special thanks. So here we go. And that's our first display finished. Again, this is where you want to take a screenshot, clear the UI, make it so we got all this, and if we could perhaps, if we touched them, then maybe they could jump, or there's a button on the side we can hit that would like double tap the screen, and they all jump and then you take a photo of it. That would be really fun. So, you can see there, bottom left, it's not telling us to go to the next room. It's not telling us to do the puzzle either. So if we do puzzle, it's this one. So, next room. Stolen Bankai. Again, it's focusing more on what happened in the TV show so far. So, place rubble B, place rubble A. So for me, this would be cool now for the game to have shown us collection has previous rooms, or gallery has previous rooms. At the moment, they're unlocked, but it hasn't told us what's actually in there. So I'm going to do a couple more puzzles and see if the game will give us that information or not. I've got a feeling it's not going to. I think it would have done it by now if it was going to. Like, we seem to be playing as Ichigo on the left side here. You know, is there no way for us to pick a different character? I'm not saying Ichigo is bad, I'm just saying we've now got several characters. Why can't we use any of them? Yeah, I know. We've got... Oh, let's do this. It's going to be messy. It's probably going to trigger the one in the middle. There we go. That did a lot. So I just had a thought that the music in this sort of rock sound, it's, I wouldn't say stereotypical, but it's something I do associate with like anime soundtracks. So again, thematically it does feel appropriate. I'm not going to say any particular band off the top of my head, but you know, I've got some bands that I've listened to that I can go, oh yeah, this is probably something that they would do. But we haven't got, or I don't think I've come across a credits section that will tell us who's doing the music. Again, that's something that the anime does. It tells you who's made the music, so you yourselves can go and find it. Like, I've used that for, like, Rookies is Punk'd. It was one of my favourite Bleach bands. And I got their albums, the singles, loved it. So it would be nice if there was, like, some cinematic intro to this. Or once we cleared the first room, then we got, like, a title sequence, which had who is making the music and stuff like that, kind of more traditional to the anime style. So I went to touch what that was, and it didn't tell us. It cleared it. Obviously that was probably the Bankai of, oh no, I'm terrible with names at the best of time. But it looked like, yeah, here we go. Suzume Bachi. That's on the top right here, so it's actually asking us to use it. Select one tile and clear whatever is in that line. So I guess the obvious one would perhaps be the chains. Didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Oh, no worries. Well, that was good. Only got 9 left. At the bottom we got some. Yes, I keep touching the one at the bottom and the one at the top. It's really frustrating. Thankfully, even though it's been triggered, it's not bringing up the notifications or anything else. Thankfully, iPhone requires it to be hit like twice. Or to be pulled all the way up and all the way down. We've got 3. 2 at the bottom, 1 on the top on the left side. Oh, it's going to be annoying. Will this be the first time I fail? There we go. In a way, it would be nice to fail to see what actually happens. But if I can help it, I'd rather not. It does say bottom right, tap to skip, so we could skip all this. Still on max health on top left there. And replenished by other methods seems to be us completing stages, perhaps maybe restores a heart, not too sure. Let's get That one. And let's have a look at gallery and collection. So let's do gallery first. No events. Clear puzzles. So perhaps we need to do more puzzles to get the event area. Here it is. Okay. Now, from this screen I can't seem to move. Now I don't know if my touching the screen is making them move or they're doing it themselves. I feel like they're doing it themselves. Okay, so bringing it up brought up the share straight away. Seems like if I flick up or flick down or left or right, do they do something special? Like, do they all jump? All spin? I can't seem to get them to do anything special. Well, I'll take a photo again and I'll save it and put it in the video. And collection. Tap them to find out. So like I said, we can get a lot. There's a lot of space here for characters. Basic style 01. Oh, we can't move them. That's not a lot of information there. I guess it's most of the basic stuff without spoiling any story stuff. Well, we can do a couple more. Time's not too bad at the moment. Oh, different clear condition, okay. To collect the sake bottle inside, okay. I'm trying to, for the life of me, think who the sake is or aimed at. Who in the show was the drinker of it? I don't really remember. But with it being a Japanese game, sake is not too surprising. At least it does sound like they've got the actors from the anime. Even though it's in English in terms of the text, the audio is Japanese. I think that's fine. That one's not too difficult. But we still haven't been introduced to the shop yet, have we? And all the coins we're collecting. I wonder if they actually do have a tutorial for it, or if they've just forgotten. Because the top, middle, we got exchanges, and that's the one thing they haven't really explained yet, and we haven't looked yet ourselves. You kind of want to give the game a chance to explain itself, to detail it, but the fact it's not locked makes me think that they're not going to talk about it. Interesting, see that? The blue is hidden, so we can't match it. Not unexpected. If anyone has played match-3 games before, they will understand the rules of this match-3 game very quickly. and in a way that does make it very accessible. And having the trappings of Bleach makes it more fun for those people who like Bleach. And for those who don't, it does still add a certain sense of distinction from other match 3 games. And the fact it is so casual does make this kind of like a good commuting game. It's not one-handed really, because you need to hold the phone horizontally. Yeah, I've got 4 left, and I'm running out. We're going to find out finally what happens if we don't complete a stage. Now we've hit 0. Okay, we can spend coins to get 5 more. That's nice. Or we can give up. And honestly, oh, top right, check the board. That may seem small, but that for me, that's a kind of a big innovation. I genuinely can't think of a match 3 game we've played on the site, or that I've played in the past, that has such a simple thing. Check it, have a look. Can we do this in 5? If we could do this in 1, I'd probably pay for it. But 5, I genuinely don't think we can. So I'm going to hit no and give up. Oh, excellent. It would perhaps be nice for it to show us how many hearts we have on this screen. If you've been playing a while and you've kind of forgotten, you may not know. I know we've got 5 left, probably 4 now. A lot of games when you say give up will take you right back to the home screen. So for me, again, it is a nice touch that here, it just left us here and said, hey, do you want to play again? And just took us straight back to the game. It's a very sort of convenient touch that I do appreciate. Oh, match, you fool. Yeah, we've got to make more use of the powers. I feel like we're doing better this time, but this is a tough one. Sometimes these match 3 games are more of a puzzle, where the developers have handmade like the early stages. So there is, or there should be, a way to do it. But I don't know, this one feels a little bit more random. But hey, we did it, so that's fine. Would also be cool if that piggy bank on the left there, if it changed colour depending on how many coins we put in it. Like, we only got 12 there, but if we got 50, that'd be cool if that was like a bronze colour, 75 silver colour, you know, just to highlight how amazing our coin haul is. We got 2. Rubble. Come on. They must be making this that we can buy these in stores. Surely they're making these sets. It could be that we might see these kind of small size in gachas or gachapon. That would be a very Japanese thing to do. Ah, another Renji. And more rubble. Okay. I think on the right side here, we've still got all these items that we haven't been taught about. 25, 26, 28. A long way to go to get some of these. So there's still aspects of the game to unlock. You see that? We're sort of removing the tape from the box. And then we have to hit the box one more time to fully open it. A nice visual touch. Oh, there we go, nice bunch. Four. I think we can do it. 4 from 4 moves. But thankfully, that. And then that. There we go. 1 to go. You see we're on level 15. So we're making good progress. What, 15 minutes into this? I don't know how many there are going to be level wise. We're just coming out. The anime is only what I'm gonna say season 3, I think, or season 2. So the anime itself isn't finished. The sort of inspiration for this isn't finished. So it's quite possible this could get content updates for the next year. Let's get Renji in. Well, now we've got Renji. Let's go to collection. It's just that one card. Okay, still basic style. What should we do? Let's... I don't know, one more? Yeah, let's finish one more and we'll call it an end. We know what we're doing here in this game. Actually, we'll do one more and then go to exchanges to see what that is. I have a feeling, if I had to guess, it's going to be the shop. So it's exchange as in exchange of coin for items. My hope is that it's going to be designed or styled like a certain shop from the anime. And I know that a lot of these places are also in the manga as well. I'm just saying anime because that's kind of the big thing at the moment. That's on TV a lot. The new show, as of this recording, I think starts in a week. It's very soon, the new season. And I know the soundtrack for last season comes out, I think, in a month or 2 as well. So I'm excited for that. Got the soundtrack for the first season. It is a real good soundtrack. Some very nostalgic sounds. What's a little bit surprising is that this game doesn't have like challenges or quests or anything like that. That's another way that games try to get you to come back. It's like every day you've got daily challenges and stuff. And the fact that this game doesn't have it, again, I think works. It's going back to a simpler model of a match-3 game. And because it's simple, it makes it accessible, and I feel like it genuinely does work in its favour. It makes it uncomplicated. It is exactly what it is. It's a match-3 game. So, let's have a look at exchanges. Exchange gold tickets and coins for items. You can obtain gold tickets when you clear challenge puzzles. Well, we haven't come across a challenge puzzle yet, have we? So this is what we can spend our coins on. We don't have enough coins, and we have no gold tickets, which makes this whole exchange thing seem pointless, and it should be locked. So where is the store then? How do we buy stuff? Yeah, we've got these advertising sets, but there doesn't seem to be like one store to buy them. Oh, you have to hit the coin to get the coin shop. Get by clear missions. Tab joy. Oh, don't care about that. Okay. I feel like a shop button would probably make that a little less complicated. But hey, it's the challenge one. The game's mentioned a couple of times now, challenges, but we haven't come across anything. There's nothing on the screen here that seems to be like challenge mode. Like, complete a level in 10 moves, complete a level in 20 seconds. So, I feel like it's missing a little bit of information. But, other than the 100 odd megabyte download we had to do, it's a decent match 3 game. And like I said, I think the simplicity works in its favour. It just wants you to play and it wants you to collect these little icons, these little models. And that's great, because when it comes to match 3 games, that's kind of all I want to do. Daily quests, daily challenges, not important to me. High scores, ratings, stars, not important to me. I just want to play it, I want to complete a level, and the reward I get helps me to unlock these models. So yeah, you know, I would rate it. It's not reinventing the genre, but in a way, by going back to basics, it kind of does stand out from the others. And the music is good. I feel like it could do with a couple more tunes. It feels a bit like room 1 music should be different to room 2, which should be different to room 3. Or, as I mentioned earlier, if there's a room that's unique to an enemy, like the Quincy, or to good guys like the Soul Reapers, then that room should have that specific music. But a jukebox would be really cool. Feels like there's more room to grow, but what we have here is good enough. It's not going to be like Game of the Year, but it's still good. And free to download, free to play. I'd recommend it. Not just for Bleach fans, but, you know, match 3 fans I think will get a nice little kick out of this. So of course, if you've got it and you've gone further, and let me know about the challenge rooms, how they work, where they are. That'd be really nice to know. But yeah, I recommend it, I really do. So until the next Mobile Friday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams we do, or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube. We need like 500 subscribers to just have the chance of getting money from YouTube. But at Ko-fi, we can get donations. As I mentioned earlier, 160 yen, that is basically a bottle of coffee from the vending machine. But there are also other subscription tiers that may interest you. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.